piece of brass, this stationary thing, and we can do all this incredible stuff around it.
It gives you a great tone, better flexibility.
It's a good socialise venue as well.
It's a combination of gymnastics and dancing, and I love the music, and I think it makes you feel strong and sexy.
Dance, gymnastics, aerobics and sex. The beauty and art of pole dancing. Becoming more popular in the mainstream of dance, pole dancing is only growing, with schools popping up all around the world. Bobby's pole dancing studio is just one of them, founded in the heart of Sydney City.
I think pole dance is becoming more popular because it's being talked about more. It's come away from the whole, strip clubs and stuff like that.
It's something different, and it's something that people love to talk about. Like, oh, when I was doing pole dancing lessons, and they're like, oh, really?
And age-wise, that come to the pole class from 18 right up to, women in their 50s.
Mums and grandmas, doctors, lawyers, but mostly it is just people coming for a bit of fun, a fun way of getting fit, and it makes them feel like they're doing something a little bit naughty and sexy. I've taught an 83-year-old grandmother.
But where did pole dancing originate?
It did start, that's the tradition of pole dancing, starting in strip clubs, so they're right from that aspect.
The Indian sport of Malakam, meaning gymnast pole, has been practiced for hundreds of years, used to train wrestlers to develop strength, endurance, speed and agility. The Chinese pole, which is used for discipline, requires agility, power and speed, and has also been round before the vertical poles in strip clubs. Both these forms have movements which are easily identified in the Western version of pole dancing. Pole dancing only stemmed from strip clubs.
People that see pole dancing as stripping, I think it's a pretty narrow-minded view. It's definitely a big difference. You pretty much have to body roll and eye contact and that sort of thing in a strip club, whereas pole dancers, they're dancing around the pole, it's for themselves, it's not for men. Also, there's a stigma attached, but lots of pole dancers, some pole dancers do make the choice that they do want to go and strip, but that's a choice, it's up to a pole dancer to make. You never have to take your clothes off. The uniform is pretty much a bra top and hot pants. And even in saying that, the reason for that isn't that we're trying to look sexy, even though it feels great to have a fancy costume on and everything else. You need your skin. We hold on with our underarms, we hold on with our inner thighs, we hold on up the side of our body, and if we have fabric on, we simply slip off.
But it has evolved now into more of a sport, more of a dance. But it's just one style of dance that comes under the umbrella of exotic dancing, I think, and that, it's just pole dancing is only one element of that, and you can combine it with stripping or you don't have to, it's up to you.
The importance of Miss Pole Dance Australia is to promote the awareness out there, to let people know that there is such a thing as pole dancing, and to let people know that there's heaps and heaps of skills involved, acrobatic skills, ballet, jazz, gymnastics, flexibility, and it's a good exercise. So it's to promote that awareness rather than just associate pole dancing with stripping. The rules are that there's no nudity, absolutely no nudity involved.
It's great to get it out in the industry a little bit more, like it keeps getting better and better and bigger every year.
To let people know or to put the message out there that it is now become a more sort of common form of exercise.
It's a very important competition because pole dancing is just coming up into the mainstream of dance. Any competition like that has a really good reputation and quite a high profile and well advertised and beautifully run.
good sport, it's great exercise, and it's good to show people what you can really do. Like, a lot of people get amazed because they come to classes and you learn all the specific moves and stuff, but when you see performances, you see stuff that you've never seen before, and it's that great, like, captivating, wow, oh my God, and it's like really good shows. Again, it's like doing Circus du Soleil. You can go and watch it and just be amazed by it.
You get to see the best in Australia. We have heats in all the states in order to be able to qualify for the national championships. So I think it's about making pole dancing visible and showing that it's an art form.
I haven't had any issues regarding family while pole dancing or relationships. My mum came and signed me up. I was freaking out. I went, oh, some new dance thing, and Mum said, oh, if you really want to do it, we'll go along. And I've had friends go, what? Like, and just been real funny about it for a while, but everyone's been pretty good, especially when I've dragged them along. After all, they go, wow, I didn't know it was like that. It's so different to what we imagined it was.
I have very supportive family in terms of my pole dancing. They support it, they love it, they come to my shows, they think it's fantastic.
My family are completely supportive about the whole pole dancing thing. The first person I told when I got a job in the erotic dance club was my mum, and she was like, wow, if I'd had the confidence, I would have done that for sure. Because you meet people and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I really enjoy your job, that's great, fine, no worries. And then within a month it would be like, so when are you going to quit your job? And it's like, well, it's my career. It's not. I think people don't understand that it is a career, that you can actually do it for quite a few years and make a profession out of it. It's a great lifestyle. Like, I'm doing probably the best job that I've ever had in my life.
It is more generated towards women, and obviously in that scenario we would have male classes and stuff like that, but we have a male student who does it in the heels and the hot pants and the skirt and everything else, and that's just gorgeous. I love it. I just find that a bit bizarre.
A lot more schools opening up around the place, and it's a bit easier to access now. You can get portable poles in your home.
It is fantastic fun. You will get so much fitter than any other form of exercise, because if you go along to a gym, say, and you do like a pump class, they'll give you maybe 5 kilo weights. And if you get really strong, maybe 10 kilo weights. In pole dancing, you're lifting up your whole body. So if that's 40 kilos, 50 kilos, 60 kilos, 70 kilos, whatever you weigh, 100 kilos, doesn't matter, you've got to lift it. And also, we've never had anyone not be able to do it. It is a sport that everybody can do. It's completely enjoyable, and yeah, come along and try it.
Why not try it once? You can't say you don't like it till you try it.